And gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty Warriors of the North Ice and Fire. We are again on Malasar, and I was asked if I do not want to do more fighting. Well, my bloodthirsty friends, there will be more fighting, but not for now. And I was asked about the troops. I've read your comments on that, and okay, we will not use the obvious troops. That means I will not use, or try not to use, paladins or blood mages, and try to use more troops that are unknown to you. Perhaps some ice elves would be nice. Okay. That was... well, it was not bad. Could have been more rewarding, but we're not attacking the Lighthouse Guardians yet, because that would be a very, very bad and fatal attempt. A Dragon's Lair, but the Dragons is not here, as it seems. That is strange, though. Oh, shit. Well, that worked. We have to go to the snake. That's the reason I... ah, for crying out loud. That thing again. But we're doing well. Let's inform her. You came back, warm-blooded Olaf. So, tell me, what do you want? I was able to negotiate with the people. No single axe will harm another tree of this forest. I see. You choose to solve the problem peacefully, warm-blooded one. Santatha appreciates those who respect lives of other creatures. Take your reward. You deserve it. Well, could have been more. Okay, but she has no more to tell us, sadly. Well, well. Now we have to get out of here and back home alive. We will come here eventually, and then we will look out for the... oh shit. And then we will look out for the spell scrolls that are still here. I do not want to take too many scrolls with me at this particular moment, because I need room for other spells that I want to buy. Let's just hope we make it in time, and we did. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Sometimes things simply work out. So, I think we only have to go back, and then we have done with this. I think I ruined a quest tree by clicking too fast on the druids. There are 2 druids, and I think I just messed up with them. Not entirely sure, but that's how it feels to me. No wonder we can still buy troops there if we want. So if we want to go for a human bowman, swordsman or horseman, we can still go there. And if everything goes dark, for example when we have to fight the spider, we might use paladins after all, because these guys are purely awesome. Paladins are awesome. There's nothing to say against that one. No, please go away, Soothsayer. We must pass here. So that was not as rewarding as I hoped, but it will have to do. Would his gracious please move his Soothsayer ass? Oh, great. So, welcome Olaf. I have an excellent herbal tincture tucked away, just in case of my unexpected guests. How can I help you? I have a few questions. Of course, ask anyway. I'll give you anything I know. Tell me about the forest. Oh, the forest. Well, frankly, I don't think you'll find another forest in the whole world of Edoria that is untouched by the hands of humans, or any other intelligent being for that matter. The trees here guard the memory of a whole millennia, and the animals are unaffected of humans. But it's far from defenseless. Many times strangers have encroached, and each time the spirits of the forest, these staunch defenders, have expelled the rascals. At the same time, those who treat nature with respect never have cause to fear. At last, at this until recently. What happened recently? I do not know. The trees won't talk to me, and the animals flee the second they hear my footsteps. The spirits are the same. Moreover, they are simply dangerous. They continue to defend the borders of the forest, but they no longer make a decision between enemies and friends. Distinction. The forest seems to be extremely scared, and I can't understand why. Why don't you live in the city like the other elves? After all, I understand it is dangerous too. I suppose I just don't like to hustle and crows of the typical city. Here is quite beautiful, perfect conditions for my research. As for the danger, young man, you should never underestimate the power of a druidic magic. And as to the difficulties between my neighbor Nilsil and myself, we should be able to fend for ourselves. I heard that you don't get along with your neighbor. Oh, we get along fine until Nilsil got some stupid theory into his head, which virtually copied from the records of a mad sorcerer from another world. Now he seems to have some kind of little creature living in everything that breathes. Don't you think that's absurd? But perhaps. That would be bad enough, but he began to look for confirmation of his theory and set up an extremely dangerous experiment right next to my house. Not only that, but he nearly killed himself once, but enough of the lies to Avis drop through the open window. And I wouldn't want to strain your relationship any further. Let's talk about something else. Does that mean what I think does it mean? That would be bad. Okay, we have no more questions. He sells a ring that can be upgraded. Nice idea. Troops we're not interested in for the moment, because we can only take one of those. Oh god, look at this number of life points. That's impressive. Elemental power. Every elven warrior receives support. Okay. Entangle, cold protection, wooden. They might be an idea, but they're not very fast. As I want to grab chests, they're not a good choice. These are extremely fast. They do magic damage and physical damage, which I think makes them very useful. Forest Fairs and Dryads get +2 moral. Well, Horn of Light, extra damage against undead. Ooh, magic protection. This seem to be good creatures. I mean really good creatures. Oh, they dislike everything. Oh, hell. Okay, that spell is... That spell is yes. That spell is we already have. You again. I hope you have very important reason for tracking me away from my businesses. And why, pray tell, is a barbarian interested in magical studies? I could explain you, but I'm afraid you would not understand. Oh yes, tell me. I'm such a bad magician. I can throw lightning bolts and fireballs, and it doesn't always quite hit the exact mark, but... Well, if you insist, I'll tell you. You see, from the time immemorial, we have known that our world is permeated with magic flows. However, scientific magicians still have not advanced a common hypothesis as what exactly causes these streams. There are many different versions, such as Asphelica's theory of magical waves, or even the theory of magic particles, which is now widely accepted to be obsolete. Very interesting. Well, there is a number of spells which relate to substantive magic. You heard of gremlins and magic items, I assume. Well, none of the existing theories can fully explain how such magic works on a sufficient general level. My own ordinary theory fully explains how substantive magic operates, assuming for the time being most common laws and attributes. And what is that theory? Ha! To understand all this nonsense, you will have to audit my semi-annual course of lectures. But in brief and postulate that more we reduce the scale of the items, the more mechanism under construction, the less certain our knowledge about them becomes. Figuratively speaking, a very small magical object or mechanism might paradoxically contain everything, even the whole world. Hence, the seemingly random behavior of spells that work with small objects. Other scientific magicians argue that this coincidence is explained by a governing regularity that we simply do not yet know, whereas I say there is no coincidence but essential and fundamental principle. Very interesting. I have to think about it. Yes, yes, ponder it over your leisure. Now go away. I was about to start my experiment. How well do you get along with your neighbor? After all, he is also a druid. Me? Why, you're interested. As Aberdeen sent you to weasel out my magic secret, no, I have nothing to say to you, and to tell that old stump that I don't want to see him or any of his assistants. I would like to spell spells. That is nice, but +7 intellect, +25 mana, Archdruid. Ooh, okay. That we might need for Our Lady, but it's got 8,000 golds, we cannot pay that. That is... Ooh, nice. That is awesome. I need that spell. One quick look at my condo tells me I can't afford that. Is he talking anymore to us? No, he's just talking the same stuff. So I think I probably ruined the quest. If you have any idea how I can restart the quest, please tell me. I think I've ruined it. Or I simply do not know how. Oops. So I think we give back that here. By thunder, don't keep me in suspense. You must know already delivered, you know, to Hutu. Oh yes, we did. I delivered your parcel to Drennan. Here is the answer. Thank you, Barbarian. Keep your reward. Now go away. We should not be seen together. And we get a level up. And that means, in my book, we can learn this magic. And it's not that, well, it's a bit to that place, but still, we're getting there. We're getting there. No problem. Oh, look there, a chest. Nothing here. Nothing there. Okay, I think we're done with this island for the moment. Time to leave. And I think it's time to go to the Ice Gardens for even more stuff. My problem is that we do not have enough leadership for what I have in mind by now, but let's see. Woohoo! The Ice Gardens. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, nice. The problem is this guy's not moving. Okay, with me. Nice. Nice. Oh, not good. Dragon bad. Dragon bad. Stop, Viking. Your face doesn't look familiar. What brought you here? And what's that on your ship? Ah, I see, I see. It's Drennan Seal and the goods. What does everyone on Malazar know how to find us now? They're sending all sorts of scum. A new messenger every time. We had that orcs, dwarves, now a Viking. What will be left? quite grumbling, angry elf. Look, I've an important message. A message. I see. A letter to our king. Well, my job is to let you through and show you the way then. Listen carefully. You get out of the pier, pass through the settlement, and you'll find your foot of the mountain. Go on the top and you'll find the palace there. You'll know it when you see it. I return to the shore now. Drop off if you need anything. Oh, we need a hell of a lot of things, boys. But not from you, I guess. Let's first of all see what they have to sell. Careful around the ice gardens, Viking. Make sure that hot heart of yours doesn't melt the ice out here. Your method of speech is too eloquent and too complicated for an ordinary fisherman, you know. You are too observant for an ordinary barbarian. We're elves. This is our essence. We were born that way and we will die that way. Fishing is only the time I have where I can forget about all that for a while. Tell me about this place. The ice gardens are land of eternal cold and the land of the elemental elven race. We draw wisdom and longevity from the coldness of ice and the serenity of the eternal winter. That's all I can tell you, stranger. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. He who has eyes to see, let him see. He who has a mind to reason, let him see and hear just enough so that not shorten his lifespan. Okay, you're very helpful. He sells spell we don't need, spell we don't need. What are this? Winter werewolves. Transform into a wolf. Can move faster than a human. Okay, this is normal wolf transformation. And he can make people invisible. He can kill vipers, very good. He is a snow elf. He boosts the initiative of all werewolves, or of all elves, snow elves. He has regeneration abilities, and he has cold protection. Ambush master. Traps get better. Night vision. Fires cold arrow. Fires enchanted arrow. Sounds nice too. That's good, but the problem is they do not have that much health, so that will not do that much good. +1 defense. I don't hear myself complaining. Let's talk to this one. Now look who's here. It's the brave warrior of the north. Come in. Just don't stand in the doorway, warrior. Don't leave me in my door of need. Greetings, maiden of the woods. She's more a maiden of the ice, but who cares? What's troubling you? My name is Estelle. Just a short while ago I was busy growing flowers in the greenhouse up on the ice in Promotorby. But then a terrible storm broke out and everything I've worked on was lost. The raging elements destroyed the building that supported the magical dome, and it looks like all the flowers have died. We're trying to breed flowers that would grow and blossom in our harsh climate. But now I don't know when I can go back to work again. I'm asking you to go over the site where the greenhouse was used to be and take a look. Perhaps some of the flowers survived. Please be so kind and help me. Very little money, no experience, and 2 spells. I would do anything to help such a beautiful girl. Of course, I'll go there and take a look. Perhaps your flowers can still be saved. I take my word for it, or my name is not Olaf. Well, let's see what your name is, Olaf. A little money. I don't like that one here. I hope he goes away. This guy's not moving too. You have no intention to move. Now he has, okay. Let's grab what we can. Ooh, the people are unfriendly here, I tell you. Well, let's sail a bit. Very good. We cannot land here. We must be extremely careful. If there is something of a pirate here, we will be dead within seconds. Landing there sounds dangerously. Oh, look there, a fish. 60 leadership, that's impressive. 2 magic crystals, they're welcome, as always. Oh, look who comes there. Come with me, be my guest. Little fish, don't take the rest. So I ask you, would you like me to use snow units? Snow elf units. Did I see that right? Was there a ship? Oh yes, there was. Don't know for the moment. Well, I think I'll stop it here and we'll see each other again next time. Until then, bye.